Great, yeah, great pick to set up a Kai'Sa. Like, everybody but Kai'Sa, everybody can set up Kai'Sa to find good value. Can't quite get the kill. Nemesis still flashes. Level 6 spike, but still, Seren didn't get the kill with it. Ends up being okay, I think. Be a bit careful, because I think Nemesis is going to be very close to 6 here. If Seren sticks around, he's in danger of being... Oh, hang on, he's going to look for it. Oh, there's a level 6! Got the kill! We'll die for it. I wondered whether we might end up with a... Reckless. Xerxes is about a camp off... No, he's about 2 camps off 6. Chunk onto Crowny. Oh, Reckless is also really low. This gets messy. Oh, boy. Seren can start dancing. Yeah, that's the electrocute. Won't be too much more. Okay. Dead? No, he got away with it. Bloody hell, Xerxes is around. Yeah, I was just wrong. I was just wrong is the answer. Arc of Ruin. Crowny's low. Xerxes can kill them all here. Looking for an angle. Ooh, that Supreme Display of Talent's nasty. Crowny has to flash back out. Does not have ult. Xerxes now in danger. Doesn't have a flash himself. Wasn't expecting Velia to be there. There's the hook. W just goes wide. Hook to the turret. Reckless will die. Okay. 1 for 1, but they can't stick under the turret. They just killed off Crowny as well. Crowny, how did you take turret aggro? Oops. Is it me, or do I always feel like Crowny's out of position a lot? He has been known to overstep a little bit of late. His Kai'Sa's normally very good, but those 2 deaths are pretty rough. Quite awkward. We've seen it in LCK, we've seen it in LEC and stuff where it's not looked particularly pretty. When it has looked good, though, it's still nice. Got most of the gold. Took a bit of damage doing it. I think Baus is likely going to die. They're going to try and donate a kill over. Another one over to Xerxes, aren't they? Yeah, Harpoon gets it. Yup, that's kind of sucky. I'll play it at the least. There it is. Belly's being warded off the wards. Ornn's clearing wave mid. Akali threatened to roam down. Does need to be careful of the Kai'Sa from the Nautilus coming up. Watch mid. They're looking for a play mid. You can see the ping from Lost Ratones. Faust and Velia forced off the turret, and that will be first turret to Gallions. That's very nicely done. They're trying to funnel as much of the gold as they can into Harpoon and Xerxes. Zolis wasn't quite... Do I call them Guardians? Sorry, Emby, what are you talking about specifically? Gallions. Gallions. At least that's the English pronunciation. Supreme Display of Talent. And Xerxes gets another. Crowny's dead. Oh my god, just about survives it. Bloody hell. Didn't quite have enough follow-up. They can look for a bit more. The reason their logo is a ship. Looking rough. And I will just say, I think Kiana is a harder carry than Neferi in the current meta. Significantly scarier team fighter. Significantly scarier team fighter. I don't know, Brack. I've seen some players not from the LPL do some horrible, horrible ults that haven't looked very good. I thought that was Gamer Legion. No. No, it's Gallions. So I wonder whether it's a rename. I mean, it's an LFL org. Xerxes around, has the Supreme Display of Talent to work with. Ornn can look to roam down as well. Baus eats a bit of damage. TP behind. They do get the Herald. But what about the fight afterwards? Looking for an angle. There's the depth charge. Seren's going to get knocked up. Call of the Forge God comes on through. Gets a double knock-up. Looking for more. They get a Supreme Display done around the Atacama wall! The Atacama wall! Oh, that's horrifying. And now there's no turret. Turret can flip just wide. Hooks Zoelis. There it is again. But Nemesis now doesn't have it for anything else. Gets the Blitzcrank but dies himself. Harpoon going on forward. Can begin to cultivate the spirit. Where's the next step? Does he need it? No, he doesn't. I'd rather Reckless on Rakan. Yeah, I can't remember whether it was banned, but either way, he didn't get a hold of it. There's the Dragon. Second one for them. Target access. A lot of just snowball potential from Gallions. If the Blitzcrank and the Ornn set up for a Kiana, Akali, Yunara just pop off early, and that's what's happened. Velia is in danger of a hook. He's going to get ulted around his own damn pillar. Oh, Velia. Trundle is not tanky without subjugating, without a second item. Ow. Axiom Arc also basically means Xerxes' ult is already half off cooldown. Kiana's not even Baus' fault this time. No. It's not. Reminder, LR give up kills early. Xerxes got a lot of them. Now 30 CS up and 2.4k is up a level. That will continue to expand. I've seen 4 level leads from Jungle Kiana with difficulty. Who are LR playing tomorrow? No idea yet. I don't think. Draw happens after this. Oh, the hook! Unfortunately, Zoelis, you got baited, my son. Mechanical failure! Can you turn that into Atacam? You got a man advantage for a bit. And the Blitzcrank gets punished for being a little overeager there. Here we go. Atacam's around. LR are going to see this their opportunity. Here we go. Seren's over the wall in the alcove. Can look for a flank angle. Watch for Xerxes as well. Here comes the TPs. 4v5. Gallions are still going to play this. Is this the comeback? Or is this the death knell? Possibly both is the answer. Herald summoned. Battle Herald angle. Faust now looking for a big engage. In goes the Orn. Supreme display of talent. Isn't that fantastic? Xerxes owned away. Into the backline goes Seren. Looking to threaten Reckless and the rest of the group. Oh my god, the perfect execution. Kiana nabs the Atacon. And Lost Ratones are sent into the river drowned. Rats. Oof. That's a lot of gold from the standing turrets as well. Upgraded Profane Hydra. Oh man, ornaments coming in. Dragon's Life, this will be sole point. Gallions, this is their game to lose. They have to be the ones that fumble. Try and go for this play. Kiana will kill you so quick that you don't actually buy enough time. Darren gets rooted, looking for more. Gets a lot of damage. Needs to be afraid of a potential execute from the passive. Shuriken flip back. Gets a kill on his way out of 1v2. Xerxes now looking at Velia. Will speed away with the Dead Man's and the Frozen Domain. He was a large part of how they managed to clutch it out. Even if the Ori matchup is a winning one, right? So. Kiana's a very predictable telegraph champ. Yes, but she does her combos so damn fast, it doesn't matter if it's predictable if you can't stop it. They're running Baron. Value's got flash. They don't know he's there. I think Xerxes is going to ult the wall here. Yeah, they see him. They see him. They see him. Watch Xerxes. Watch Xerxes. Flash over. They can look to pull him over the wall. Ah, nicely done, Zoelis. Supreme Display of Talent goes wide. Valia puts down the pillar. But unfortunately for him, he is about to get blown up. Does manage to nab a red buff to Zoelis. But they get the Baron pretty much on spawn. Managed to mess with Velia by pulling him out. That was actually very heads up from Zoelis. Wave shot on ahead. LR doesn't know what to do. They can play with Crowny ahead too, but I think actually Crowny has often relied on team support to get ahead. Or at least uninterrupted lanes, and that's not happened. But yes, Nemesis is basically often just won by default by just laning better by himself. But when he starts going against players who can match or just beat him in lane, Lost Ratones don't really know how to play through mid, and that is problematic. Because actually, Reckless and Velia don't really do coordinated plays around mid lane very well. Like, as a duo, they're not really about syncing up around mid. Whereas a lot of other teams are. I have roam priority for my bot lane and my jungler. What are we going to do? Turn mid. Well, there's inhibitor number 1 going down in mid lane. Seren is pretty hard to manage here. They're going to try and jump on him. Call of the Forge Guard. Looking to strafe across Velia, who has no tanky stats. Will try and subjugate no one. Harpoon goes on a rampage. They're now in a 5v4. Lost Ratones on the verge of losing to Kiana again. 0-3 against it this tournament. And Gallions, the LFL second seed, looking to remind Lost Ratones that for all their dominance this year, for all the hype, the fame, the notoriety, EMEA Masters has always been, and as far as they're concerned, always will be, a French-run tournament. 3-3 for Lost Ratones. Gallions, well, they'll be promoting. Qualified for playoffs. And the ship, ironically,